I 19F slept with my stepbrother 22M and I don't know how to explain our relationship to my mom.
Throwaway for obvious reasons. My mom married my stepdad about 3 years ago when I was 16. My brother was 8. And my stepbrother Julian was 19. We've honestly never really been that close because he was always off at college or with his mom and spent half his time with us. My brother, however, adores Julian and basically worships him. I never thought much of my Julian, but he's been staying with us during quarantine. I accidentally found out that he's 1 year sober. He begged me not to tell his dad because they have a tumultuous relationship and he really wants his dad to think the best of him. I was shocked that he didn't know and that his mom didn't bother to tell, but I didn't want to interfere. He also confided to me that though he's sober, he's been having urges to get back to his addiction, and that quarantine is making him restless and depressed. I felt weird about knowing all this, but Julian started spending more time with me. We played a lot of board games together with my brother, but sometimes we binge watch TV shows together until 3 a.m. We also have similar tastes in literature and started a book club. We actually got along really well and it surprised me. There were times where I thought he was charming and cute, but then quickly shut down those thoughts because he's my stepbrother. Because of Rona, I'm doing Zoom uni from home, but haven't canceled my apartment lease yet since I'm still holding on to hope for spring semester. And I have a housemate there who's staying. My uni is an hour away. In July, Julian and I made the trip there to set up some furniture for me there in case I wanted to move there. We were just talking and he made a move. I didn't say anything. And maybe I should have, or else I wouldn't end up in this situation. Well, we ended up sleeping together. Now for about 2 months. We've made an excuse to go see the apartment at least once a week because it's quieter for Julian's work, or I miss my housemate. My stepdad thinks now Julian is into my housemate and we've just gone along with it. Sometimes it feels so wrong, like I'm doing something so terrible. Julian doesn't share my opinion and says that we're doing nothing wrong and that we don't even consider ourselves siblings. I really like him, but I don't see this working out. He seems really into me and I fear he's in love with me. The problem is that my mom announced that she's 3 months pregnant 2 weeks ago. She took me aside yesterday and asked me if there's something between Julian and I because she's noticed we've gotten so close. She said that she also noticed a hickey I had on my neck after coming back from my apartment and asked if it was Julian or if I had a boyfriend. I panicked and lied that it was my housemate's cousin that I'm casually seeing, and that Julian and I are just quarantine friends. I told Julian and he said that we should just come clean, and that he wants to be open about our relationship. I would have been closer to saying yes before, but now we're gonna share a half-sibling. This is really weird to me and I want to tell my mom, but don't know if I should. The only other person who knows is my dad, and he told me to come clean to my mom and to end my relationship with Julian. I just can't seem to do either. Advice.